Hi there, this is Bruno Perez, one of the salesperson at Largo Honda. Today, I'm gonna show you the new 2022 Honda Pilot, the Trailsport. So let's start from the front, right? We have this new generation of the Pilot. On this Trailsport, this vehicle is actually modified to be an off-road vehicle, one of the top of the line for the Pilot. As you can see on the front, the nice and aggressive front LED light, fog lights, honeycomb here on the back. Let's take a look here so we can show you. Nice and cool details, blacked out details around the tires that make this vehicle one of the most aggressive that we are selling right now on Florida and all United States. One of the cool features that this car brings you is this nice and soft leather with these beautiful details for the Trailsports around. Of course, you got the wireless charger, navigation, all the cool safety features that the Pilots and the whole family of Honda brings you, like the safety line keeping assistant, collision mitigation assistant, and adaptive cruise control. Of course, don't forget about the sunroof. Let's take a look in the back. 3 rows, like the Pilot. We got the 3 rows over here, same features with the leather. Individual AC for the people on the back, and actually some vents for the 3rd row. So makes this vehicle really nice to go on a really good trip and a far trip like Orlando or even more, right? Let's go on the back. Really nice access to the back of the car. We got the tailgate. We got automatic tailgate with more space here in the cargo area, and of course, there's always more, huh? We have more space in the cargo area to put your stuff on. I think it looks pretty cool, and more on the sunny gray. It makes a really nice contrast with the blackout of the tires and the details, plus the color. Of course, this version is actually all-wheel drive. So as you can see, we have the automatic seats. So I'm gonna set up my position right now. Also over here, you have number 1 and number 2 memory seat for the car. Then you can set it up, your position, and actually by the key, we got the now key number 2. So if we set up the position number 2, every time we get into the car with this key, it's gonna set up our position even on the back and forward. This is another really good thing that Honda right now is changing all the trim, actually hybrids, Pilots, and Passport. We have now the shift, the controller shift is gonna be right now by bottoms. As you can see, we got D, direct, that we can turn on sport, and then direct. We have neutral and park. And the different is gonna be reverse for security purpose. They do the reverse in a different way, so we just click down, and now we got the reverse with the sensor. It's gonna warn you when you got a car coming on one side. It's gonna let you know by this sensor over here. It actually turn off and on. Another thing, we have some heater seats too for both sides, Pilots and co-pilots. So let's go for a spin. Actually, another thing they made on this model, suspension is gonna be a little bit higher. It's an off-road vehicle. It's made for you to make it suffer. This car is actually the one that you like to go Orlando with the family, or let's go to the Everglades and have some fun. It's pretty good. Drivability, you just feel a really soft wheel. You feel that the car has some power. Of course, we're talking about a V6, 3.6, 280 horsepower. Blind spot inside the car. That's really good for Honda. They're made in this in all the Pilots and Passport. Blind spots are gonna be on the corners. So if you're driving around, it's raining a lot or it's snow, you can actually see if you got a car on a blind spot inside the car. You don't have to look for visibility on the mirror, on the side mirrors. You got it inside of the car. You feel you're driving in a really high car. You don't feel you're down to the ground. You just feel you got the power right now when you're driving this car. It feels really safe. That's another thing that makes me feel when I'm driving. Almost use the collision mitigation. Let's back it up and see how cool is the reverse. And of course, wireless charger. Here we got CarPlay, power outlet 12 volt, and the CarPlay of 2.58. More space over here, more chargers, USB, and another power outlet over here. In this car we have 4 ways to drive it. We have normal, we have snow, we have mud, and we have sand. Plus, we have the auto stop. On this car, you can actually turn it on and turn it off if you don't like the option. As you can see here, auto engine idle stop, disable, and over here we're gonna enable. If you're interested, give me a call, 786-752-5075. My name is Bruno with Largo Honda. Thank you.